welcome back to Gear Chat. Yeah. Welcome back to Gear Chat University. Ding. Music off. We don't want to hear it anymore. Nights like this, I wish John G would do Gear Chat University. Nights like this, I wish. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. John G is back. New location, new spot, Gear Chat University. So yeah, man. I hope everybody had a good time. Welcome to John G TV. I am John G, the El Capitan. And as you can see through my glasses here, I'm lusting. You see me lusting. Yeah, you see it. You see it. But yeah, so if this is your first time here by chance, your first time, what is this? Welcome to John G TV. I welcome you. We welcome you to the community. Gear Chat University is basically a weekly, somewhat, throughout the month, weekly-ish. It's a weekly-ish show where I just talk about gear. Basically, I'm just talking about gear, talking about my lust, talking about whatever gear that's got my interest, what's got me giddy. What's got me giddy? What's got my gooses? What's got the hairs on the back? What's got something? You know what I'm saying? Just woo. That's what it's about. Me talking. Comment. Ideally, I'm gonna go back to reading the comments so I can get more interaction going on. But yeah, so first off, I want to say a little disclaimer. If you got a new piece of gear, you just got it. You've been saving your twos and fews. You got that new piece from Sweetwater, Reverb, Craigslist, your studio buddy, a buddy that was selling something. However you got it, you got a new piece of gear and you're loving it. At least I hope you are loving it. So shouts out to you, whatever that is, man. Go ahead and put that in the comments. What is it that you got so we can all celebrate it, man? Congratulations to you, gal or girl. I mean, guy or gal, whatever. Congratulations to you. Next, I want to talk about, I want to re-talk about the Medusa, the Dreadbox Poly-N collaboration. Now, since my last post, I want to give another shout out. I big up this guy a lot, or not a lot, but recently, because I've been watching his videos for a while now, and I think he's good. I think he's great, actually. And that's Loop. That's Lou over at, I'm just going to call you Lou. That might name be your name. I just made that up. Nickname Lou. Loop Op. Loop Pop. Loop Op. Loop. Yeah, Loop Op is what I think I went with. Loop Operation. Check out Loop Op, man. Look, he got a demo on this Dreadbox Medusa Analog. And as soon as, hey, check this out. So Lou, before I even watched it, I hit the button going, I bet you this guy is going to make me see what I need to see so that I can, or hear rather, so that I can get it and go, okay, all right. I watched this video, and you got to go watch this video. If you haven't seen it by now, okay, by off chance you haven't seen it, go check that out. Especially if you're interested into this Dreadbox Medusa Analog wavetable synthesizer with a sequencer. Like I said before, it looks amazing. The look of it is like, yes, I want that. But when I heard it sonically, I'm like, it sounded kind of thin and pum-pum-y, like pum-pum-pum. I don't know. It just didn't, I wasn't hearing the sonics that I thought that I was gonna. The sonics didn't seem to match the box itself, basically. Like, the box seems to be amazing, and this thing just doesn't seem to be as good. Let me take these off so I ain't getting that reflection. It doesn't seem to be as amazing. But after watching his video, basically, just like I thought, in terms of the functionality of this thing, man, I'm tripping. The functionality of this thing is ridiculous. Like, before I go into that, I'm amazed at this guy, man. This dude, I'm telling you, man, this guy he's the truth. Now, I ain't saying he's the only one out there. I'm sure other people out there just like that. But this guy, when it comes to reviewing a piece of gear, well, all I can tell you is this. Grab your notepad and your pencil and pull up a chair, because you're going to school. This man's going to teach you something. And not to throw shade or to try to slight Sonic State and Nick, what he's doing, but it's clear as day. I'm not saying anything that's not clear by everybody watching, but it's clear to me. Nick ain't too far from me in terms of being able to getting a piece of gear, understanding it, and explaining it. Nick is kind of on the surface, which is what I feel like I do, like surface stuff. You know, look at Sonic State and hear Nick's breakdown of the Medusa, and then go watch Loop Op, and you will clearly see what I mean. Clearly, one person knows way more than the other, and it is like, I don't know if this dude I don't know if you had it for a long time or what, but man, like, I'm starting to think like you some kind of a genius, dude, because unless you had it for a while, the video is in depth. And I feel like, I'm sure, I'm positive. I don't know this guy personally, but I'm almost positive. I ain't gonna say my last dollar, but I'll bet $1 that he would tell you there's still a lot to learn, that he has a lot to learn. Because with gear, you know, you can get to a point where I get to a thing where I call studio tricks, where it really comes with you being with a piece of gear for a long time and starting to learn it in and outs of it, and you start to learn little tricks that it does, the way it functions and operates, because every piece of gear they don't all work the same. You know, my thing is, when I first started making beats, I realized that the sequencers on different pieces of gear wouldn't loop the same. And so, you know, how the gear function would ultimately curve how my beats would sound. Because if I can't pull off a certain move that I'm used to doing over here, then now that I'm over here, I still want something dope to come out. I need to be able to, get into it and really love it. But I can't make it the same way I made it over on the other machine or whatever. So there are certain things that are just different about each piece of gear. So I'm like I said, I'm willing to bet any money that he would tell you that he has a lot to learn yet still. But what he's showing you, oh my God, it's vast. Like he's really diving, I would say well past surface. He's diving deep. He's getting into it, showing you how this thing works. Unfortunately, Lou, after you seeing it, I still kind of felt the same. Like sonically, I don't know, man. It just doesn't. The whole hybrid digital analog thing. I don't know, man. Like I said, I wasn't hearing anything that made me go, yeah. Like I feel like I'll probably end up getting this piece down the line, no time soon, by any means, because I don't believe. But I can't keep looking. I mean, I can't stop looking at it. Like I keep going back and just looking at it. Like, geez, this thing looks amazing. So what would happen if I, run it through some effects and alter that sound? So it's got me like really, because I'm seeing the functionality of it, amazing. Everything the functionality or the capabilities of what you can do is as amazing as what you're seeing. This thing just looks, with the pad, the faders, it just looks cool. It doesn't have any colors on it, like color light. Everything is white, which I think is kind of like, nowadays colors is, we like color. Unless you can, I'm sure there's a way you can hack that, program it or something. Maybe at some point, I don't know. Because people out here are hacking stuff and doing some cool things with lighting. Then again, if there isn't already the RBG lights in there, then it probably won't work. But so yeah. Long story short, I'll make a short story shorter. I listened to it. I implore you to go watch the video, but at the end of it, I just thought, if it still doesn't have the sound that matches the functionality. Okay, so enough of that. But like I said, it just looks, the way it looks has really got me interested. But aside from that, what I've been looking at and analyzing and really thinking about tough is none other than Analogue Solutions. Analogue Solutions, man. Like, they got two things on Sweetwater. And Sweetwater, as y'all know, that's my #1 place to go. Next to that is Reverb. So it's Sweetwater, Reverb, Craigslist, friends, that might have some gear, So that's pretty much the conglomerate in which I pull from. Musicians friend, don't really mess with them. I don't really mess with nobody else. Just those people's right there. Musicians friends, however, their used gear pretty vast. So if you're looking to get some used gear, you can go on there. Even if it's in a different, because they have a chain, even if it's in a different state than you're in, you can simply have it sent to the store near you. And so that's pretty cool. You can have something from California. If you're in, Idaho, you can have that delivered to the Idaho store. If there's a store in Idaho, I have no idea. I just pulled that out my six. Ghost Recon talk. So I just pulled that out. I don't know. Whatever. Wherever you're at and wherever the gear may be, you can get it to where you are. Musicians friends use gear list. So that's I like how they got that worked out. But those are my main places to go shop. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't shop there too tough, but I always look at Perfect Circuit Audio. These are the guys that to me has, between them and Reverb. If I can't find it on Sweetwater doesn't have it. Like, for instance, Sweetwater does not carry any of the pedals by oh man, what's this guy? Bliss? Is it Bliss? The dude with the stuttering problem? I think it's Bliss. Chris or Charles, something Bliss. I I don't know. I can't think of his name for certain. I want to say it's he got some dope pedals though, and if you ever seen his videos, he has a speech impediment. He stutters kind of real bad, but he doesn't hide away from it. He's actually explaining the gear, and as he's explaining it, he's stuttering, and I stutter too myself. Every now and then you'll catch me doing it. It's not real bad. Like when I get excited or I'm trying to explain something, I get kind of tongue tied and all of that kind of stuff. So it happens. I understand, but it's not as bad as this guy was pretty bad. Like how Bo Jackson used to be, or how I think Ron Harper, basketball player, he kind of had stuttering problems, kind of bad. But whatever. I mean, it's a thing. And so, like I said, Sweetwater doesn't carry that. So if I want that, I got to go to Reverb. Reverb has it, or Perfect Circuit. Perfect Circuit really has all of that oddball stuff. If it's like a company that you never heard of, Perfect Circuit has it, and they got all of the new stuff too. So especially if you're on the West Coast, I'd imagine that's a gear of choice for you guys out there. I'd imagine that's your place to go to, is Perfect Circuit. I was actually there, visit the store and everything, and it was pretty cool. They had the candy laid out. The service that day that I was there, wasn't the best, to be honest with you. But I guess Basek, he was there. I didn't know who he was. I learned about who that guy was after the fact, and he was in there playing around with the I want to say the TR8 that day, playing some beats or whatever, and he was showing off the modular to some other customer. And I'm in the store, like I said, I didn't know who he was, but I come to find out that, this is Basek, I think that's his name, and he performs or whatnot. Oh, okay, that was a little trippy knowing that I was right there, but didn't know who this guy was. But those are my places to shop. So yeah, so the Analogue Solutions, the one in particular, the one that really's got my interest is this Nyborg 12, $7.99, brand new, Sweetwater. See, but here's the thing, it's a special order type joint. Yeah, so you can buy it, but it's not in stock, but they'll get it for you type of thing. So I believe it's probably, if you buy it, ain't no sending it back type thing, I'd imagine. So you gotta know that this is what you want. So I would say go somewhere else to get it if they won't allow you to send it back, because if you get it and you don't like it, then I shouldn't be locked into having to keep this or whatever. But that one, and there's another one, I guess like the bigger brother, it's a bigger version. It has a bigger modular matrix, and that's the Analogue Solutions Telmark semi-modular analog synthesizer, and that was going for $9.99. Analogue Solutions right now just kind of got me, it's got me piquing my interest, man. I listen to them and I'm like, yes, I employ it. It's old, it's not new. So go check them out. There's some videos out there and you will see what I mean. They sound good. They sound real. I mean, they sound nice. Both of them sound nice. Like, so I'm really going, like I could see myself. I could see one of these, like, and I don't have any Analogue Solutions. No, I don't have any Analogue Solutions gear. So to me, it's like a off-brand company, I'm not gonna say off-brand, but not mainstream. It's not Korg, Roland, Yamaha. The main, your main hitters. Analogue Solutions, I don't know how long they've been around, but I never heard of them. It's not like they don't have the same name as like Roland and Korg does. So if they have been around, no disrespect to them, in my ignorance, I don't know this company that well, or as far as how long they've been around. But however, to that, whatever, that doesn't mean anything. The fact that I heard it and I like the sound of it, it's got me going, yeah, I think I want that. I want this Nyborg. That's really got me. It's cheaper. I'm a cheapskate, so it's cheaper. I like the fact that it's cheaper. It's a little smaller. I like that as well. The Analogue, the other one, I mean, they both got me going. I'm wondering. Aside from that, though, they got this Analogue Solutions, like a pedal. One is the Analog Solutions Dr. Strangelove, and the other one is Analog Solutions Mr. Hyde. So some effects pedals, and dare I say pedals, because depending on who you ask, they would not consider this a pedal, but I consider it a pedal. It's an effects unit, and one is, what is it? One is analog ring modulator. That's the Dr. Strangelove, and Mr. Hyde is an analog filter with extreme modulation effects. I'm gonna have to get those. I'm gonna have to get my hands on one of them, if not both of them. Yeah, so that's it. I didn't take too much time. The class 20 minutes. Been 20 minutes so far. I just wanted to dip in and talk about that. It was fresh on my mind, and that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I wanted to recap and retouch up on that Medusa, because I saw Loop Ops review of it. Great review. Look, if he throws a review up, he is nothing short of half-assing. I don't think I said that right. He's not half-assing it. It's nothing short of a full review. Nothing short of. I think I'm saying this. I might be saying that wrong. I'm trying to be slick in my words. I think I might be saying that wrong. It's nothing short of amazing. Right? Yes. Anyway, it's a great review. Bottom line, it's a great review. It's well in depth. Go watch Sonic State's video. Then go watch his. You tell me. Look, I ain't got to sell it or none of that. I ain't got to put no extra John G juice on it. You go and watch it, and you go A and B. Okay. It's going to be clear. It should be as clear to you as it is to me. One person, yeah. Another person, okay. All right. It's going to be, it ain't close by no chance. Now, when I saw, let's say, like, the Drum Brute videos, they were pretty, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was very little difference between one and the other. It's a pretty standard thing, right? So it was, was a little peak here and there, but this is like, like it's a sizable, in my opinion. So go check them both out with the Medusa. Also check out the Analog Solutions Nyborg. I don't have any suggestions on who to go see per se. I just know I saw some just to kind of hear. And I know the people that I saw playing with them were not people that I've seen before. It was kind of like, I guess kind of like me, like off brand. Like, who was this guy? I don't know who they were, but it wasn't one of the main, that main circle. This circle really ain't that big, y'all. It really ain't. Like, this is a small circle. It ain't, how many people you think? Like, you got Sonic State, Loop Op, Cuckoo, Bo Beats, Mom, I have no computer. Was it Mom? However he say his joint. You got the two girls. Come on, more ladies. More ladies, please. I want to see you. But right now we got Sarah 2 Hill, something like that, and then the other lady, Dollars Jamming, both of them. I want to see. Now I'm following on Instagram. I'm following the Christy Bailey. She's in Myrtle Beach a lot. She's overseas a lot. So I kind of feel like she got some money, because Myrtle Beach ain't cheap. But she's always there performing. She's more of like house music. Very attractive looking woman, and so I follow her on Instagram. And I'm always seeing her posts. I've not seen her YouTube channel, if she has one. If she does have one, I've never seen it, but I'm always seeing her videos. She on Instagram. It's Christy Bailey. Don't quote me on that too tough, but I think that's the name. Let me go check real quick. Pardon me, I didn't plan on doing this per se. Otherwise, I would have had this all pulled up, or at least memorized. It's not coming up real quick. So, there it is. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Bailey Christina. Bailey. Again, Bailey AILEYCRISTINA. Bailey Christina. I follow her. She's always posting, like, man, she's a gear nut. All right, she got gear and she know how to use it. Looking at a clip right now. Let me just show y'all this so y'all can see what I'm saying. Falling Girl. That's her tag. Yeah, I forgot about that. Like I said, she's more into like house music, EDM style music. I'm more interested into looking at how she got it. Like, man, she's like me, man. She's got everything. She's got gear, and she using it. Like, she has everything. She got pieces that I still haven't got that I want. Still ain't bought the Beast Pro. I mean, I feel like I want it. I can afford it. I could have been had it, but I feel like I ain't ready for it per se. I want to have, like, for me, the Beast Pro is gonna shine when I'm able to plug all my synths up so that I can utilize this control unit. Doesn't make sense to buy that and then only have it control one thing. Like, to me, that's I was sold only when I saw the Arturia show it off. When they showed that first video, they had this room set up. Dude come walk in, it's like 1,000 cents in it wasn't really 1,000, but it was a circle of cents, and he had this one piece in the middle, and he jamming out on this, controlling all of this gear, and I'm like, sold. I gotta have that, but I ain't ready. I ain't got my setup, so it doesn't make sense for me to get yet. But that's one of the pieces that I know is high on the list. When the time comes, I'm definitely gonna get that. But yeah, she's got everything: electron units and Korg Vocal. I'm gonna say this again: if you don't have at least one Korg Vocal, I'm gonna just say something wrong with you, man. Like, you ain't got at least one. Okay, maybe you got them and sold some, but I'm talking about one that ain't going nowhere. At least one, if nothing else, to sample. How can you? Yeah, it doesn't sample, but how could you be mad at the Vocal sample? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. But this girl has a lot of stuff. Go check her out too. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. And we're gonna just jam out like we do. Pleasure. I'm glad she was able to hang out with me this week, today. May you have a great week and a great weekend of music making. You know I had to. Oh my God. Ooh. My speakers my windows is rattling, man. This is not for your cell phones. This is not for your laptops or your tablets. You're going to have to put your headphones on, your hi-fi deck. Because this here is like that. I make a beat better than Bobby's to play. I make a beat better than make you play. I make a beat better than every day. I make a beat better than to play. John G, making bomb beats. John G, making bomb palm beats. Making palm beats. Making palm beats. John G. Making palm beats. John G. Making palm beats. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, John G.